Short and to the point. Something I saw tonight. Paul had written to Timothy, and he shared all he knew to Timothy. And Timothy received it well. He was young. Timothy's a young man. I guess they kind of thought, well, because he's so young, he was a novice. He couldn't possibly know all that Paul knew. He received it. He understood it. And Paul says, don't let no man despise your youth. He gained the wisdom and knowledge of God through the mind of Christ that was in him that Paul taught him. And Timothy was trustworthy. How do I know that? Ask yourself this question. Now we know Paul wrote about Timothy. But do you see Timothy putting out a book? He never wrote a book. And you wonder, what happened to Timothy beyond the letter of knowing about Paul writing about Timothy? What happened to Timothy? He went on, sharing the mind of Christ to as many as he could. He didn't get paid for it, recognition, or any glory. He shared as many as he could possibly share it to. About the mind of Christ, the mind of Christ, the mind of Christ. Being in the human spirit. And it's my view from my spirit. I can know that in my spirit, but I can't verify because there's no book about what happened to Timothy beyond the writing about Paul wrote about him. But I know in my spirit that's what he did. And that's what we should do. Ain't about seeking glory, recognition. Nothing wrong with writing a book, sharing what the Lord shared to you, or making videos like I do. Could I have written books? Without a doubt. Should I show you and show off? I've done a few videos showing all the writings the Lord has given me over the last 50 years. I could have put it into books, but never felt led to do that. And when I did try to attempt it, the Lord said, don't do it. Others may do it. I don't say that to judge them. It's a letter of the Lord to do that. I can think of an individual, Watchman Nee. He wrote a lot of books, but there's one book he didn't want to write. He put it together, I believe, while he was in prison. Chinese prison. Read a thick book called The Spiritual Man. He even says that, I believe it's somebody said this bad word, but it might be in that book itself, in the cover, introduction to the book. But he says he didn't really want to put this book out, but others told him, you got to get this out. So he put it out. He asked him, why did you object to putting it out? Now, catch this. It sounds like he's boasting or something, but he's not. What's he say? It was too perfect of a work. It is. You can't pick up that book, try a thick book, and read it from cover to cover. It was never intended for that. He had it broke down into different chapters and subject matter. But as the Lord leads you there, read things and put it down. Don't become a pirate Watchman Nee. That wasn't the reason he wrote it. He wanted people to learn as he learned. He learned all this in prison, isolated, separated from the world, having constant contact with the Father, and writing it down like a journal. I hope you see what I'm saying. It's not a form of judging. It's just saying, as the Lord leads, Some he'll lead to put these books and tapes and videos out. Others he may not. Be his Timothy. You're trustworthy. You're not doing it out of contention, preaching out of contention, promoting yourself. God bless.